Good morning, boys and girls. Today our lesson is all about writing a story. And if you look at the worksheet that I gave you, you will see that there are 4 different pictures of 4 different things that you could write about. I also gave you this mind map, which will help you write your story. Let's have a look. When you write a story, it's always very important to remember what is your story about. Also important to know who the characters are in your story. Then it's important to think about when it happened. Did it happen now? Did it happen a long time ago? Then we need to remember where did it happen. And this is the pictures that will help you to figure out where it happened. Why did it happen? And how did it end? So I am going to choose a picture that is not on there because I want you to write a beautiful story of your own without having any of my ideas, because I want to see exactly how clever you are. So my story, I'm going to pretend that my picture is about, let me think quickly. My picture is about the day I went on a super tube. And right, so the day I went on a super tube, we're going to pretend that's a beautiful tube and there's water all around it and it's floating. So you've got to use your imagination a bit. Right, so what is my story about? Well, it's about going down slides, because when I go on a super tube, I'd like to go down a slide. So it's all about slides. Who were the characters in my story? Okay. I'm going to pretend that Miss Jenkins is one of the characters and Connor is a character and Mrs. Warburg, me, I'm a character. Now you don't have to write the story about you if you don't want to. You can just make up characters. Right, when did it happen? Ooh, it happened summer. Okay, where did it happen? Now I need to think. Ushaka. Now I need to think about something that happened. What happened? The slides. Something to do with the slides. Oh, that gives me an idea. The slides. When I went down the slides, I fell. And then I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee. Okay. Right, so let me think about this. What happened? We went to the slides. I fell. I hurt my knee. Who went with me? Miss Jenkins, Connor, and myself. When was it? It was summer. Oh, I can add that it was a hot summer's day. All right. Where did it happen? At Ushaka. Which slide? The lazy river. Yes, lazy river. I'm also going to add Hayden to my story. Okay. Why did it happen? Now I need to think. I fell, I hurt my knee. Why did it happen? Maybe because we were going so fast. Or maybe because the weight on the one side of the tube was uneven. Okay, so there's 2 ideas there. I could always change it to only the one or the other one, or maybe I could even use both. Okay, and how did it end? I think it ended with a happy ice cream, which my friends bought for me to make me feel better. Okay, now the last thing I need to think about is the title, the story of, the name of the story. Alright, so I think a fitting name for my story is The Day I Went to Ushaka. Alright, so there's the title of my story. So my ideas so far: what happened? I went on slides, I fell, I hurt my knee. Who are the characters? Miss Jenkins, Connor, myself, and Hayden. When did I go? A summer's day, and it was super hot. Right, at Ushaka. Went on the lazy river. Why? Or because we were going so fast, or maybe the weight was uneven, and it ended off with an ice cream. Now, while I'm planning here, I can also start using some adjectives. So I'd like you to take another color, and I would like you to write some adjectives that you can use when you're writing your stories. Okay, slides. So when I think of slides, I think it was a smooth slide. Maybe it was a big slide. Maybe it was a very wet or slippery slide. Fell, hurt my knee. All right. I hurt my knee. That's already an adjective. I hurt my small knee, my delicate knee. I fell hard, or I fell fast. Okay? Right. Some adjectives for Miss Jenkins. The funny Miss Jenkins, or the beautiful Miss Jenkins. Connor, the smart or clever Connor. Mrs. Warburg, the crazy Mrs. Warburg. Hayden, the handsome Hayden. Okay, so an adjective for summer. We've already got hot. We could maybe use warm. We could maybe use scorching. All right, scorching hot day, warm day. Ushaka. Right, Ushaka we know is big. So we can say big, huge, magnificent. Lazy river. Oh, it's my favorite. I could say the awesome lazy river, the cool lazy river, the best ever lazy river. Now, when you're writing your story, boys and girls, you're not going to say, I went on the lazy river, the awesome, cool, best ever lazy river. No. You're going to choose one of those adjectives to help you describe the word. Right, so fast, very fast, super fast. It could be very uneven. All right, and then the ice cream. How am I going to explain the ice cream? Oh, yes, the delicious, or I could say the chocolate flavored ice cream, the cold ice cream, the caramel crusted ice cream. Oh, I wish I had a nice caramel crusted ice cream right now. It would be so nice. Right, and friends, from my amazing or from my caring friends. So now I can step back and I can have a look. Wow, I've got so much information. I've got everything my story needs. I have some beautiful adjectives which I can use, and then I can start by writing my sentence and my story. Now you will write 5, 6, 7, 8, as many sentences as you need. That's going to make a beautiful story. All right, it doesn't just have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. That's going to be a very boring story. Miss Jenkins and I would like to see maybe about 10 sentences. That should be about a good size. You can even write more. All right, now I'm not going to write the story, but these are some ideas that you could use. And this is just to help you use a mind map. So as an example, now I can have a look here and I can go, right, the day I went to Ushaka. And then I can say, it was a scorching hot summer's day. Miss Jenkins, myself, Connor and Hayden decided to go to Ushaka. Ushaka looked magnificent. We decided to go down the very big slides. When we were going down the lazy river, when we were going down the awesome lazy river, that's better, when we were going down the awesome lazy river, I fell really hard and hurt my delicate knee. The beautiful Miss Jenkins and the very clever Connor came to my rescue. They helped me out of the cold water and helped me get back on the big tube. But I didn't understand why I fell off the tube. And then the handsome Hayden told me that I was going very fast and the weight of the tube was super uneven, and that's why the tube fell over. My knee hurt terribly and I was feeling very sad because I couldn't enjoy the rest of my day. But then my amazing friends decided to buy me delicious chocolate flavored ice cream, and I felt so much better. The end. All right, boys and girls, so go ahead, write your story and send it to us so we can see.